Hi guys, in this week's episode I want to do another little rearrangement of the pedalboard. I do this a lot, in fairness, but I've already done a video where I unpackaged this and, reviewed it and demoed it and all that, and now it belongs on the board because I absolutely love this pedal and it belongs on the board. So, this guy has got to go. This is my DIY fuzz face, my chocolate peanut fuzz face, as I like to call him, and he doesn't get used all that much because I have this guy, the Behringer Super Fuzz, which it can do the same kind of sounds and also a lot more. So this just is superfluous, and it's also got a really big footprint on the board. So, and it uses one power supply, a dedicated power supply, because fuzzes are kind of finicky and, get a lot of noise, so I wanted a dedicated power supply for it to try and reduce that. But I can then power essentially 3 pedals instead of 1 with the one power supply, so it makes sense. So, I don't know what else to say. Let's just get started and rip apart my board and rearrange stuff. Okay, so I think this is the layout I'm going to go with. Sludgehammer down here, and the graphic EQ down here, and then the Ocean Machine fits nicely up here, I think. Yeah. All my looping will be at the same area, which is kind of cool. And now I just need to figure out the signal chain, and yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. This is going to go at the end, I think. So, well, not the very end, it's going to go... The previous arrangement was the Digitech Polara went into the loop station at the end. So now I think I'll just slot the Ocean Machine in between the Polara and the looper. So Polara, Ocean Machine, looper, amp. The main worry then is just figuring out where these guys go. Yeah, I just need to figure out where they slot into the signal chain. I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Super Fuzz was like going into the old fuzz face. So that might go into this now. I'll just flip things over and we'll start working. Firstly though, I should probably Velcro this guy down. So yeah, Velcro, then cabling. Okay, so I've found the dedicated supply that was going to the fuzz face here, coming straight out of this Strymon. So we will hook this up to give power to the Ocean Machine. So that's step 1 done. And then, as far as I can tell, okay, this yellow cable is coming from the Polara into the loop station here. So we can rearrange that so that it's now going from the Polara into the input of the Ocean Machine. Then the output of the Ocean Machine, we'll keep it mono for the moment because I don't need it to be stereo. Nothing I'm doing is stereo at the moment. So that's going into the mono input of the loop station. So that side is now hooked up. And on this side we need to figure out where everything is going here. It was a case where the fuzz face is now disconnected, as is, what's that, clone, or no, it's the brutalist, my brutalist pedal. Right, so we're going to have to really trace where everything's going. Yeah, this is kind of a pain. I should have figured this out before. I can hook up the power though, that's something. So, we have one daisy chain here that's free, and we should be able to find the other fairly quickly. Or not. There we go. So I'll just poke them through here and we'll be able to hook them up on the opposite side, hopefully. That's one, and that's two. Okay, so now I really should have this written down or something, like the signal chain that's involved in this pedal, so for these situations, but I don't. So I know it's Donner this, I'm pretty sure. Where's this going? Input to output, yeah. That's going to there, that's going to there. The compressor's going into this. My tube, vintage tube overdrive, as it's called. As we all know it's a tube screamer. That's going into my clone, is it? Yeah. Then the clone is going into this guy. And this guy is currently not going to anyone, I think. Am I right? I am right. So that means this guy must be going to this guy, or it's supposed to be, is what I meant to say. So we'll have to try and route that cable out. Where is it here? It's actually not so bad. It's one of the small cables, so it's pretty easy to fit, and it's already almost in the right position. Okay. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this guy was probably going into the fuzz face from there, which was then going down into here. Yeah, so we just need to hook this guy up to this guy. And there's a blue cable already semi-running in the right spot. And I can just get into the right spot. Okay. Yeah, it would be better if it was a skinnier cable, but it'll have to do for now. Or would that work? That might work. Yeah, I might see if I can replace that blue cable with this one. Okay, yeah, that worked. It was a bit of a squeeze, but it did work. Right, so now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to here, 7, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. And where's this guy going? Okay, this guy is going up to here, and this guy isn't going anywhere right now. So he needs a cable from here to here, and then we're sorted. So I need to route out another one of those little flat patch cables if I have one, or just any cable really, just a cable is all I need, and then we're good. Okay, so everything should be working now. Let's see, we've got Donner up to tuner, up to silencer, over to sub and up, down to compressor, down to overdrive, up to distortion, over to distortion, down to fuzz, over to heavy metal, over to ultra chorus, over to phaser, over to graphic EQ, down to zoom multi-stomp, over to ARP87 delay, over to Digitech Polara, up to, did I skip one? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think that's everything. Of course it's like 20, 21 because this is now 3 pedals. And I suppose this is several pedals as well. This counts as a load of things. Yeah, so that's a pedal board. Let's try and plug it in and see if does it work. Okay, so everything's plugged in and everything seems to be working. Just a quick check. Okay, so it works. Surprisingly, it doesn't usually work on my first try. Yeah, I must be getting better at this. But then again, I do it so often. I rip apart this board, put new things on it so often that it would be surprising if it didn't actually start working for me. So yeah, very happy. Brand new edition, and opens up a lot of possibilities. A lot of soundscapes. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Next week I will definitely be finishing off that other new guitar refurbishment project. Yeah. See you then.